The tools, products, and techniques in this video are intended for use by adult modelers. Anyone under the age of 13 should always have adult supervision when using said tools, products, and techniques.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Payne-ted Plastic. Brandon here with an all-new build series, and we are going to do another G.I. Joe custom. One of the sort of pillars of the G.I. Joe community, Hooded Cobra Commander 788. I'll put his link in the description. He does an event every year called Cobra Convergence, and that's where different members of the G.I. Joe community can contribute sort of Cobra related stuff, and I'm gonna do a Cobra vehicle. I have a whole box of just parts and stuff over here, but one thing that I have is a Snowcat body. Actually, I've got all the treads and everything, right? This came from another member of our community, Byron at JoeMotion Videos 82. He sent this along to me a few months ago and was hoping that I would do a custom with it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this as our base for the new custom. Like I said, I've got a whole box of parts over here, some things from other vehicles, and yeah, hopefully we can have some fun with it. The first thing we got to do is give this all a really good bath. We're going to take it over to the sink and just warm soapy water, knock off all the 40 years of fun, right? And then we'll come back over to the bench, get some of the stickers off, and sort of talk about the plan. So yeah, let's head over there and give everything a good clean, and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, got this thing all washed up. Everything is nice and clean and dry, and yep, looking pretty good. Time to get some stickers off. If you've seen any of my other customs, you know how this works. The only things we have here are some regular old lighter fluid. You can get it, you know, hardware stores, or yeah, you can get it anywhere. Regular old lighter fluid. Got a wad of Q-tips and a paper towel and a drink. All right, so let's get after it. Could not be easier to remove these stickers on old vehicles. Here, we'll start with this one here. Give it a good liberal coat of the lighter fluid, and it'll start breaking up all that glue and yuck. Right? You might have to hit it more than once to get it to come off, but eventually it'll just peel right up. Just like that, right? And these vinyl stickers, you know, some of the later G.I. Joe stuff had paper stickers, and they're just as easy to get off, but the vinyl ones tend to just pop right off. And then we can go back with a little more and get all this debris and residue off. Just takes a little elbow grease, right? But there we go. Let's do one more. Now, the Snowcat was released in 1985, 85, 86, 85. Anyway, so the stickers have been on here for the better part of 40 years, 35 years anyway, and they are good and stuck, I tell you. There we go. Once it gets under the sticker, it just peels right off. Get a little more lighter fluid on there and clean up the edges, and it'll be just like new. Good as new. Alright, so I'm gonna go around and get all of these off. I've got some here. I've got a couple on the base as well. So yep, I'll get all those off, and when I come back, we will sort of talk about what the plan is going forward. So let me hit the Barry Allen button, and we'll get all this taken care of. Be right back. Alright, so that does it for sticker removal. See, I've got a bunch of odd parts here. I'm going to take them back to the sink real fast and just give them a really quick rinse, just to make sure all of the sticky residue is off and dirt and stuff from my fingers. And when I come back, we will talk about the plan that we're going to do for this. So be right back. Alright everybody, so here is all of the parts, nice and clean. All the stickers are gone. Let's kind of go over sort of what I have in mind for this thing. What I'm thinking is we're going to turn it into a jungle vehicle, right? Do some sort of jungle camo on the main body. I'm thinking I'll keep the chassis maybe not gray. I might just go straight black, but keep it kind of the same. In terms of modifications, there's quite a few that I want to do. You know, on the original vehicle, had treads on the back, right, and wheels, which I don't have sitting here, but the wheels went on the front. I want to switch that. All right, I want to do treads on the front. So there'll be, if I can hold them all at the same time. So it'll be something like this, treads on the front, right? And then on the back, I want to do, these are wheels from the 1988 Mean Dog. And I want to do a sort of a double wheel on the back, right? Double wheels on both sides. There'll be double wheels here and treads here, and I think I have an idea for these. They've got these nice little squares in the original part, and I'm thinking we can make an axle that'll go between those. Possibly, we're gonna have to play with it a little bit, but that'll be kind of fun to work out. Do a little axle, and then I can go on the front. We'll just chop off these little bits right where the wheels used to go and sand them down, and yep, you'll never know they were there. So that's the idea for the front. For the rear axle, again, there's going to be some sort of playing with it a little bit and figuring out what we can do. Initially, I'm kind of thinking if we drill through and then just run an axle all the way through, right? The wheels can mount, put a little spacer in between them. But yeah, something like that is kind of what I'm thinking initially. Let's see, for the body itself, there'll be a few mods. I've got this is the giant cannon, also from the 88 Mean Dog, right? It goes sort of like this. I'm not going to snap it together, but it goes like that, and then you can turn the gun right inside, and then that would mount to this bit, right, and could pivot up and down. There's a little grooved bar here, right? Would pivot up and down, and I want to mount that on the back here, right, sort of like that, so it can spin and move up and down. To do that, the original, let me move some of the stuff out of the way. The original vehicle had this little adapter piece, so I'm thinking we can cut this off and mount it to the bottom of there. Sort of, you know, I don't know if you can even make out what I'm trying to do, but something sort of like that. So this part would mount to the bottom of the gun. We could plug it in and then it would turn, right? All that good stuff. So we're going to have to try to modify this, connect it to that. It shouldn't be too bad, but there will be some fiddling with it. The other thing I want to do in terms of armaments is also from the Mean Dog are these, they're missile pods. They've got these little front clips, snap on, sort of like that, right? And then it had a bunch of missiles, right, went inside there. For this, I kind of want to mount those on the side somehow. I'm not sure which way they're going to go yet, but we're going to have to chop this down, right, so that it'll sit on that little lip. And then we're also going to have to modify, I'm going to take this peg off, modify that, and then maybe even sand down some of these little flared out pieces here, just so that'll sit in. But hopefully, if we do it right, that should sit sort of right in that little spot. We might have to knock off one of the foot pegs and let it sit on top of there like that. But we'll see. Again, that's going to be something that we're going to have to play with a little bit and figure out how to do. I think that is... Oh, no, there's one more. That is... Got a whole bag of just little bits, the windshield and other things like that. The other thing I wanted to do was on this Snowcat, for anyone that remembers the Snowcat, it should have a windshield wiper. That little tab is broken off on this example. So I think what I want to do is cut this out, right, so there's just a notch, and then mount a gun sort of in that spot. Maybe even mount it sort of, I don't know if you can see this, but maybe mount it on the dashboard itself. I mean, I'll cut all this off obviously because it's not gonna stick out. And oh, look at that, I missed a sticker. Anyway, yep, cut this down. Maybe chop it off like right there. Chop off these grooves on the back. Mount it here. That way, when the windshield closes down, you know, it'll close down over top of that gun. Somehow, we'll have to play with that a little bit, see if it'll work. If that doesn't work, it's not that big of a deal, really. I'll just do it with the hole there, you know. But I would like to figure out a way to mount that gun. I think that would look neat to have a little gun sticking out of the front. So I don't know. We'll have to figure all this stuff out. In terms of the plan for this build and for Cobra Convergence going forward. I'm gonna release a video every Sunday of August, and then the final reveal. My day for Cobra Convergence is the 29th. That's actually a Saturday. So there will be a video the Sunday before that, which is the 21st, 22nd, I don't know, 21st or 22nd, 23rd, something like that. There'll be a video that Sunday, and then the following Saturday will be the reveal. Like I said, that's because that's my day for Cobra Convergence, is that 29th. So look for the reveal on the Saturday, the last Saturday of August. But every other video will be on a Sunday. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I mean, I know we didn't really get a whole lot done in this first episode, just sort of cleaning it up and getting it ready to go. But the next episode will be a whole lot more exciting. We'll get some of these mods finished up, and we'll get this thing all ready for some paint. So until the next episode, thanks for hanging out.
Hi, doggy. Nice doggy. Here, boy. Come on. Hi, Philip. Hey!
Don't run!
What?
Walk away slowly.
He tried to bite me.
Never try to pet an animal you don't know. He may be lost, sick, or scared.
You mean he might be dangerous?
That's right. If we don't know, we leave him alone.
And we don't get bit. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!